And if you hear my voice, you are watching my channel. If you are new, click like, subscribe, share me. All that stuff, I am here to give you a download. I just woke up from a nap and meditation, so I got messages for you guys. I'm going to pray first and I'm going to jump into your read. Spirit of the Most High Ancestors, ethers and angels of the highest white light, I ask that you give me messages for my collective. Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Chamuel, Azrael, and Ariel. We are nothing without you, Source. We praise and honor your name each and every day of our life. Amen. So, okay, what I was getting. This reading is not like really a bad reading. Hello, love. It's not a karmic you read. Okay. I'm not picking up a lot of karmic vibes at all. So, I do, go on the light side. I come to the dark side. I get bad news. I get good news. That's why I said I try to hop around. But what I was getting for this is the Five of Swords in reverse and a Ten of Swords. So I got a 5 and a 10, okay? So the Five of Swords lets me know that this person's spiritual. So I know that this isn't like a karmic you read. This is more of a excess, that pray, that, they're just fucked up. It don't have to be something so dark. I wanted to say that. All right, so they healing family issues. Whoever this is, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and this person figured that out. So I want you to know the first thing about the clue for this ex is that they needed to forgive their parents. They might have talked about something that went on with their mom and dad a lot that they had not healed from, that was a trigger for them. So this could have been someone that somebody might have considered in a rude manner to have mommy and daddy issues. Me personally, I don't like to always say that about everybody because I think that's rude as hell. Just say you got parent issues, but I feel like somebody might have teased this person. Oh, you got mommy, daddy issues, you know what I'm saying? Not like, because everybody can have mommy and daddy issues. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? It's nothing to tease anybody about. But the Five of Swords suggests that this person wants to move on from that because that's what they felt like they had. They knew that they want to talk to you about that because the talk will end the conflict between you, because that's the inner conflict. The parent issues was most of the conflict that this person had. Also, they want to compromise. They want to risk it all. So I feel like this person could have been a criminal in their past. This person's like I feel like a recovery. 2, 3, 4. Somebody that could have been bad. Or doing bad things, having karmic-y ways, not necessarily a karmic, because you can act and be a divine and do karmic-y shit, trust me. All right, Ten of Swords is here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies. Now this person, they also want to rise above the problems and the haters that hated on you. The worst fears have come true, and that was losing you. So their worst fears already came true. And they also feel like sometimes this is beyond help. So that's why they reach out to spirit, because the Ten of Swords suggests that somebody is reaching out to spirit. Basically, this is like courage rising above again, looking for spirit to help them, looking for assistance from your spirit guides, not necessarily theirs. They feel like your spirit guides can help them, for you to be more lightweight, because they want to extend lightheartedness to you. They want to actually come in with the energy to flirt with you. But I feel like they could be very nervous about the situation. Then I was getting the Nine of Cups. So this person was being shady, like I said. They're miserable without you. They could have had some addictions in the past. Okay, and they could have been very immature, and they realized that. This was devastating. They want you to keep an open mind, because it says your soulmate might differ from the typical person you expect. So they realize you are something different than what they ever had. And I just feel like they just been talking really a lot to like your angel guys, because this is a guy in a chair that's just like talking to the guys, and they telling him to keep an open mind. If you look, look at this, like fairies and stuff. This person it's real angelic. This person is sitting by themselves in isolation, talking to your guides. Some of these are your guides talking to this person, trying to help them. So don't be shady to your guys now. Your guys doing what they supposed to do. So this is being divinely guided, okay? Then I got the Two of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. At one point in time, you was misaligned with this person. Spirit probably did rip this shit apart to maybe put it back together. Because sometimes you have to tear the foundation, especially if it's some shady shit. You got to tear the foundation up before 4 o'clock to rebuild. So I feel like somebody, had to tear this shit up. And it might have been your guy. So maybe they feel like they need to negotiate. Because it looked like he had his hands on his lap, like, I did some work now. What y'all thinking now? Is it time to go in with 5 on the clock? Like I did this. You see he bent over. And let me say, angelically, your spirit guides are impressed. I'm just being honest. They're smiling. So, you know, it doesn't, I hate to say, it doesn't matter how we feel. Sometimes it only matters how they come to spirit and spirit guides because they decide everything. You know, we're not deciding anything, you know, so they're just happy. They're like, okay, we're listening. Reconciliation is what this person wants. Someone from your past wants back in. They want you to give something a chance. They want to work on something, okay? Virgo towards Capricorn could be involved because working and investing is that zodiac sign. The Ace of Cups is rage and resentment they once had. They resent the way that they treated you. You know what I'm saying? They're enraged at how they acted. I feel like this person. Let me see. So let me get my other deck because I wanted to get some other messages for you guys about this situation. Okay? So yeah, they want you to give a situation a chance. Let me see what else I got. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Give me more messages about the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is them wanting to end the conflict. Talk ends conflict to move on. So let's see. What else do they want to say, Spirit? Messages, please. Messages from their ex, Spirit. I still have some growing to do. So that's the thing about this. Like nobody, you know, I want to explain that too, because this is really deep. Nobody heals overnight. Things take years to heal. And sometimes healing is an ongoing thing. It never, ever stops because you're still breathing air. You're still on earth, so you're still healing. This person still got some growing to do. So what you gonna do? You know, like, I'm not saying what to do, but I'm simply just stating their case. They not done growing. So that means they're gonna still make some mistakes. I ain't saying infidelity. I'm not saying what the mistakes could be, but this person got some growing to do, okay? Yes, healing is hard. That's why you have to be nice to people. So, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, but if this person got mommy and daddy issues, you wasn't there. You know, not you. I'm just saying in general, anybody. We weren't there when this person got hurt by their mom and dad. We don't even know what type of pain was inflicted on this person. So it's like you cannot judge a person. Say, oh, I wouldn't do nobody like, you don't know what their mom and daddy did to them. Are you reading some of the shit that these parents are doing to these kids in the paper? Can you imagine the things that wasn't reported when we were younger? Can you imagine what's going on in this person's 5 of Swords and 10 of Swords head? All the things that they realized that they should have healed from already. And I don't really like the word sorry. I am sorry. Because you know what I feel like? And they ain't got to say sorry in my case. I'd rather say I apologize. Because a sorry means you a sorry motherfucker. And I don't feel like they're a sorry motherfucker. I was taught as a young, you know, my mom said, my daddy, grandma say, don't say sorry because you ain't a sorry motherfucker. Say you apologize. So this person needs to really say they apologize because they're not sorry. You know, you like, you a sorry motherfucker. No, they not sorry. They just gonna apologize. Because they know about sorry trying to make you feel like you're a piece of crap. So, you know what I'm saying? But they actually apologize. They really apologize. Like, to say so mean they really feeling this. They're at a long distance from you, if that helps any. This person's not necessarily near you. You guys are not, like, right next to each other type shit. Like, they're at a distance from you, so it could be a different city or state. They feel like they couldn't give you what you needed in the first place. They feel like they couldn't, you know, give you what you needed in the first place. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I got the flirt card. Ooh. Shit. As soon as I said the flirt card, okay, I have sexual fantasies about you. So, whoever this is, and they talking back, whoever just said they haven't reached out yet. Well, I guess the answer to your question is, I plan to reach out very soon. Patience is a virtue. Tempt yourself, temptress. That's you balancing yourself out. One thing I want you to understand that this is spiritual union. And if people don't know, time does not exist in spiritual realm. Time, there's no such thing in 5D as time. So where we're down here like, oh my God, it's taking 10 years for reconciliation. Well, up that 10 years is 10 seconds. So your higher self like, girl, stop tripping. It ain't been that long. And your 3D self like, girl, bye. It's been 2 years. It's been 6 months. So I get it. But in spiritual realm, there is no time. Time don't exist. And if this is a spiritual union, y'all already together up there. You decided, you know, let me get deep real quick. I want to get deep real quick. Life is a human experience. As people, if you're a spiritual being and you somebody that is on this spiritual journey, oh my God, I don't know if that's spiritual if it's been 4 years. Goodness, that's a long time to not have no contact at all. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes some of us need to read to decide if this is karmic energy, soulmate energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. Because sometimes I think us as readers, we deliver the message maybe incorrectly, and so that's why I try to get more deep in detail about what is divine and what's karmic. Divine is of God, karmic is of the devil. So just always remember that. If this person constantly gave you devilish behavior, this is not a divine union. Okay? I want to say that. Like, in no shade to nobody, but my divine masculine didn't give me all that karmic-y shit. Like, even during the ending, it was never karmic-y, like, to the magnitude that it couldn't be recovered. So I want to say that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at that. I know what a karmic is. I dealt with it. I married my karmic. So, okay, but this person planning on reaching out. They want to flirt with you. They feel like they want to extend they like lightheartedness to you. They want to be lighthearted is the key word. Karmics are never lighthearted. That's another thing. Extending your lightheartedness to somebody means they're lighter. Their heart is lighter. They're enlightened at this point. If a person is not enlightened, they are not your divine counterpart. I'm just saying it's a different, might be a karmic. I have sexual fantasies about you. That's why they want to reach out to for some of you. With 911, you have not had sex with this person in I don't know how long. And they telling me to tell you, this is not the end. No matter how this went, this person feel like this is not the end. They want to come back and, you know what I mean? Have a little conversation with you. The 9 of Cups, they want you to keep an open mind, okay? Because they was being shady. Addictions, they was immature. This could have been some devastating shit to you. They want you to keep an open mind. I feel like for some of you in spiritual realm, your spirit guides do too. Because your spirit guides are saying, this person, this person might differ from anybody you typically have ever dated before. That's another thing. I feel like this is a connection you never had before. This was nothing basic about this situation. You are always on this person's mind. Even today, right now, especially in retrograde, I feel like I ruined everything. They feel like they fucked up this connection. But they do want to work on things. But see, to work on things means for you to be open-minded to know that they still got growing to do. So do you know that? Are you okay with that? That's what we at. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the 2 of Cups. Y'all was misaligned. At one point in time, this person could have been a freaking asshole. Okay? But now it's saying that they want to reconcile. Someone from your past wants to reconcile. Let me get messages, spirit. Messages. Oh, shit. Okay. Your love sparked a renewal inside of them that they never had before. This was the love. This was the right love at the wrong time. I feel like now is the right time. Interesting. So before, it just wasn't, it wasn't time. It wasn't probably even divine timing. Divine might have ripped it apart, as I said. That's what I feel like. I strongly feel like the divine came in and was like, nope. Lessons ain't learned on both ends. Divine masculine, you go learn your lessons in the street with this karmic. Divine feminine, you gonna sit down and heal. And that's just the way it went. And maybe everybody got mad with egos. They couldn't get what they want. Hell, it could have been anybody. Me too. We always want to run our lives. Spirit was like, sit down, sit down, sit down. That's mom and daddy. Spirit, sit. Make us learn divine lessons, what our soul needs to learn in order to mature. You know, your soul came back to learn lessons. This ain't just about unions with the lover. Your soul needs to learn something here. And, you know, when the Most High feel like you learned your lessons, then you get union. And it wasn't the right time. But now they feel like, oh, shit, time is getting right. You done sparked some in this person they never had before. Messages, please. My heart didn't trust love at face value. So with that being said, their heart didn't trust love at face value. This is what this means. Your face say everything. You ever meet somebody and you say, the eyes are the window to the soul. Or you look at their face and you say, I can tell this person telling the truth. You got that type of face. You know, you don't have much of a poker face either. So your face tells no lies. And they didn't trust your face at face value. Okay? They didn't think you was who you was. What up, Bookie? They didn't trust your face. So your face, you know how you look at somebody like, that motherfucker lie a lot. You know what I mean? Well, hopefully he do, Bookie. If he's spiritual, hopefully he ain't no karmic. But, yeah, they didn't trust your face. Like, you are who you are, you know? And they didn't trust that. They thought you was somebody else. People wear poker face. This person was wearing one. They thought you was. You showed up of who you really was. They didn't. So they ain't trust you because they ain't trust themselves. See how they go? Ooh, messages, please. You are the only one that makes my heart beat. Now, they didn't want somewhere else and they feel dead. They didn't want somewhere else. They feel completely, like, dead. But with you, it was different because this is a spiritual union. Messages, please. Give me the Ace of Cups. So they want you to get a situation a chance. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. This person is in resentment. They mad at themselves for how they did the situation. I feel like as of tonight, this person is doing some very deep thinking. That's why I woke up with it on my mind. I decided to flip some cards. I just seen what came out on a random read. And this is, like I said, they're healing themselves. Whoever this is, you haven't contacted. They haven't talked to you. And we got the Sun card. So, and that was so funny. That is so funny. Because doing meditation, so I don't know whose energy I'm tapping in, but I actually think it's very cute. And for once, it's so nice to be in light energy instead of all the dark shit that everybody brings me. So right now, I'm in a whole nother, finally something beautiful. The Sun card and the Gourmet Chef. This person is going to contact you and ask you to cook. They're going to want to cook breakfast or dinner for you. I feel like they already have done this before. This person may know they were around the kitchen. Steak, potatoes. They might have cooked before. Spinach, kale, asparagus, baked potatoes. I'm serious too about this. Like, I don't know if this is something they prepared for you before. Could have been dealing with somebody that's someone of a chef or they know how to cook. The night of this is somebody that know their way around the kitchen. The Sun card is positive changes. They're like, we'll stay up all night, talk. I want to cook for you. Okay? They're going to want to cook for you. It could be a Virgo towards Capricorn. But yeah, they're real good in the kitchen. The Sun card is positive changes they want. They might even, y'all might even have talked about having a son together. Or you could have already had a son with this person. Okay? But they releasing something from the past. And during this conversation of them cooking dinner for you. And y'all talking to the Sun come up. And them getting out of this resentment of not having you. Let's see what they're saying. Messages before I go. Oh. Yeah, he cutting up some vegetable. I see onions and all that stuff. It look like a little red lobster meal. Look at me. Look. He getting down up in there, though. He is getting down. I ain't gonna even lie. The Temptress card, they're trying to come in and balance things out with you. I don't know if y'all live somewhere with a lot of graffiti on the walls, too. I don't know. I'm getting something about graffiti, too. Just giving you tips. I don't know. Something about graffiti. I don't know if they live where graffiti is at. I mean, it don't have to be bad graffiti. I'm actually seeing beautiful things on the wall. So I don't know if you have to drive through a certain area of your town where, you know, the graffiti is very beautiful. Because sometimes people mess up walls, but they do nice work of art. They want a truce. I ain't going to take too long with this because I'm going to exit. This is what they want. The Two of Swords is they had this divided loyalty, right? Like I said, there was a third party, right? But, yeah, street artwork is beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. I don't know if y'all rode around and seen a lot of street. I feel like y'all have. So they didn't cook dinner for you. Shoot, Spirit said breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They didn't fed you good before. You didn't fed them good. For most of y'all, it was this person, though. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm all in y'all business. I had went to a nostalgic area. But anyway, the Two of Swords is here. The Four of Swords, I'm sorry. The Four of Swords is wanting a truce, okay? They want a truce with you. Now they want to put the swords down, the Four of Swords. Because they have an anxiety. They in solitude. This is having faith to move forward. They regrouping themselves. So if you haven't talked to them, they need to regroup themselves. They're getting themselves together to come in and have a conversation with you. Because they want to have a truce with the Four of Swords. Okay? Peace and quiet is what this person wants. They're alone right now. They could be at a distance. They needed some privacy and some space. They actually healing. Messages, please. Messages, please. Shit. They coming in talking about marriage, though. That's why I say this is a direct message. This ain't for everybody. This is not a karmic read. This is somebody's actual divine counterpart and coming in and getting their shit together. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, man, when they come back. You getting there. Y'all finna be in retreat. So wherever they at, you gonna go with them. And in a good way. Like if they somewhere studying in hermit mode, getting their spirituality on, y'all gonna be like two people, a couple together on y'all stuff. Time apart from the world is on the horizon. They tired of the world. The world, I feel like this person want to tune out the internet, everything. Heart-to-heart conversation. Because they feel like if y'all get by yourself, y'all finna have some serious talks. Messages, please. They intimidated for some of y'all. While everybody kind of waiting. And, oh, he ain't reached out. Well, is he intimidated? Is he scared to say something? Somebody's intimidated. Messages. So that's why they ain't said nothing. Give me 2 more cards. Because of the fights and conflicts y'all had. Doing some fights and conflicts, they reminiscence on that. And you must have checked the shit out their ass. Collective. You didn't check the hell out them doing a fight and an argument. That's why they intimidated. I'm answering some of y'all questions. They telling you why they ain't reached out. You ate their ass up one of these arguments. They ain't reminiscence. They find you incredibly attractive. But damn, you might have, yes. You might have put their ass in their place. And because of that, they might have went out and had a damn fling. It was just a fling, though. That ain't mean I'm scouting it. I'm just telling you, hey, I'm the medium. I'm just stating what they telling me to tell you. It was just a fling. They didn't even want that person. They're incredibly attracted to you. You are the person of their dreams. See? I can't make it up. That's what they're going to tell you, okay? Let me get closing messages. Let's see how does it end and will y'all reconcile. Let me see. How does it end? Spirit, give me closing messages because I like to close out my read, right? How will this situation end? And what's the advice? Let's see. Let's see. How will this end and advice before I go? Spirit, give me advice. Advice for whoever this resonates with. Give me advice. Advice. Give me advice. Unrequited love was here and worth waiting for. Advice. Shit. I'm finna give you some advice. Hold on a minute. Let me get myself together. In the beginning, there was not enough love and attraction to keep this situation going. Right? Right. Okay. So, with that being said, this person was giving you unrequited love. But divine timing, as I said, stepped in. And it was at work in your love life. That's why I said it was y'all angels saying, sit down. You sit down, they sit down. Everybody sit down. They at work, right? Engagement, it came right back out. You calling in this person. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations will be answered, okay? I came with you. So they're going to be answered no matter what because you've done your spiritual work. You've done the work. You've done what you were supposed to do. You're where you're at. Like, some of y'all just sitting around waiting for reconciliation because you done all your damn spiritual work. You just like, okay, I'm going to keep doing my bathing, my spiritual baths, my meditation. You better keep going. Don't, it say divine timing stepped in. So, messages, please. The divine is watching. The divine gives us grades, too, if you didn't know that. You get a grade in class, honey. Make sure you stay above a C, seriously, because some people getting D's and F's, baby. Divine grading them papers in retrograde. I know I got me a little B plus, though. I already got my look. Unrequited love, let's see. Okay, the 9 of Swords is here. So if they were cruel to you, there was some unrequited love here, okay? They could have been with somebody with a kid that did them wrong, too. Could have been a baby mama. So it was unrequited love is the advice. Spirit saying that they having a breaking point with that situation, okay? Oh, yeah, the strength card is here. You guys are overcoming obstacles. The strength card is your spirit guys stepping in saying, hey, there are obstacles you need to overcome and learn these lessons before you guys come back together for union. Because you can fuck this all up. So you need to go out there and learn. Engagement. Justice is marriage. Justice is marriage. Justice of the peace. Engagement. I ain't got to keep going with this reading. This is the advice. The final outcome, Spirit done told you. Y'all, justice. I ain't got to make it up. Equal give and take. Somebody going to be like, let's get married. The Emperor. You're calling in your soulmate. This is your divine counterpart. They hear you. Okay? This person could be a public speaker when you guys get back together for some of you. Yeah, they hear you calling them. I see some water and a bridge. They over. Yeah, the 2 of Wands is here. This is a fear of change and indecisions. Yep, you calling in this person. So they hear you calling. They coming in. Okay, for, oh, look. They coming in cooking, man. Is you hungry, baby? You want to go for that ride and see that graffiti on that wall? Or is we going to stay up till the motherfucking sun come up? Stop playing with y'all spiritual union. Let me see anything else, Spirit. So that's the final outcome. The outcome is justice of the peace and marriage. Okay? Messages, please. There was one point in time you felt like you had to pay attention to these red flags about this wedding they was in. But that's coming to an end. or whatever they was in, this commitment they was in, or relationship, they realized that wasn't true love, and that's what you offer. Yep. They could have had a sex addiction too with this Temptress card, and to pay attention to the red flags, let me know they might have like a little sex addiction. So that's your advice and final outcome. I mean, I could flip some more cards, but I mean, we see where this is going. It's going to marriage, so we ain't got to keep flipping. But this is somebody getting their shit together, finally. Somebody's masculine. Jeez Louise. Somebody's masculine getting their head on right. Okay, let me see. Any other messages, Spirit, before I go? Come back with another message for y'all. Thank you, baby. Justice of the peace. Equal give and take. Justice is this is like equal give and take. You getting what you want. The scales are balancing out. You know what I'm saying? Because you freed yourself. You let your friends help you. You got spiritual guidance here. Yeah. You freed yourself from the situation. You know, it's the laws of attraction. Because you freed yourself, that's why it comes back. Because you said, I'm putting myself first, and I'm going to let this go. It's going to come back to me. Just like that. And it is. Okay, it's time to take back control of your love life. You took back control because you lost control too. You took back control. You put your foot down. And now this person telling you they soulmate. You are the love of their life. They want to be with you. Because you went and got your, you getting yourself together and not chasing this person made them want you. You like, you know what? I'm not going to call. I'm not going to text. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave you alone, baby. Please be patient with me. See, I'm going to let it go after that. You're going to have to be patient, man. Because they feel like they're not good enough for you. You're going to have to be very patient, collective. Okay? Very patient. Because if somebody they feel, what's that? The strength card in reverse. They feel less than. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. And I think all of us know how that feel, right? So even if they masking that, just imagine. So be gentle, be kind, be loving to this person, be supportive. Okay, because that's what you're here for, the human experience, not to bite this person's head off. If you're a healed divine being, then walk in your healing. And when you walking in your healing, you don't spew out negative shit out your mouth. You don't just be around here being all, you send light and love like me. You find positive in negative situations, okay? So I found the positive in this negative situation. Love and light. I will be back with more reads because I'm woke. I thank you guys for watching.